Hello, I'm Joe Holding and welcome to another instalment of You Can't Avoid the Tabloids. This is the show that takes the tabloid newspaper's most important news stories and presents them to a world that is, as usual, tensely awaiting with bated breath. We've got another great selection of fantastic stories this week, so if you're sitting, standing, lying or squatting comfortably, we shall begin. And we begin tonight with, frankly, one of the most insightful interviews ever conducted in the history of conversation. The following extract introduced the piece on the Daily Mail website, and it reads as follows. Actress, icon, supermodel, chanteuse, muse, frogophile, cinema and television superstar nonpareil, global idol, envy of millions, international object of lust, 1000% goddess, celebrity royalty. What more can I say? I'm indeed referring to Miss Piggy, who is a puppet, who has revealed that she has recently undergone a Botox procedure in order to enhance her appearance. Miss Piggy, who is a puppet, said, "I look younger, and the truth is that I have had work done. I'm not afraid to admit it. I believe one should maintain one's beauty by whatever means necessary. Nip and tuck, Botox, caulking, if it works, do it." The item provoked a huge outpouring of affirmation for Miss Piggy, who is a puppet, on the Daily Mail's website. Mandy from London said, "Loving her hair now. It suits her much more than her old hairstyle in '98. The Botox is very subtle. She looks amazing." Elsewhere, Dylan from Johannesburg said, "I've had a huge crush on Miss Piggy since I was a kid. Can a woman be any more sexy?" No, Dylan. I don't think anyone can. Moving on, it's time to bring you a story of relationship trends that appears to be growing fast. Last week, we brought you the heartwarming news of Raina Delaney, the woman who had fallen head over heels for her £395 statue of the Greek god Adonis. It seems she is not the only person to have fallen for the charms of an inanimate object. However, as we are about to see with this next couple. Meet Amanda Whittaker, a 27-year-old shop assistant who is romantically involved with the Statue of Liberty. Miss Whittaker, who has decided not to marry the statue due to the number of other people who share her feelings, has visited the New York icon on 4 occasions. On each of their dates, Miss Whittaker has been able to indulge in cuddling sessions and even managed to lean out of a window in order to kiss its hair. Bless. However, the relationship is not without its drawbacks. It has transpired that, while in her school days, Miss Whittaker was unfaithful to Libby as she had a passionate affair with a drum kit. I do hope everything works out. We now turn our attentions to a problem that many of us have faced when travelling abroad. Imagine the scene. You're at the airport, rushing towards the gate with just 10 minutes until the plane is due to leave. You're flustered, stressed, and most likely out of breath from the full-on sprint that you've had to make in order to get there on time. In a huge panic, you reach the gate, and with a sense of relief, you hand your stewards the tickets and boarding pass. But wait, you've forgotten your passport. But fear not, for Richard Aston, 27, has developed an ingenious method of carrying his passport with him. Mr. Aston, who holds dual citizenship with Britain and Australia, decided to get his passport tattooed on his back in memory of a holiday in 2006. He said, "My girlfriend at the time thought it was a bit daft, but eventually she found it hilarious." That seems to be the general reaction. Although Mr. Aston has been able to use his tattoo to obtain emergency cash from an Australian bank, officials have said that he will not be allowed to use his tattoo to travel between countries. Oh well, back to the drawing board. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Now, every so often, a group of people will get together to discuss society's most important role models. These may include heroes, hard workers, inspirational people, and charity supporters. What you may not have known is that one of the other roles that is also considered is perhaps one of the most challenging of all, parenthood. we can now exclusively reveal the winner of one of the most important prizes in existence. The winner of Celebrity Mum of the Year is... It's Katie Price! Yes, that's right. Katie Price, aka Jordan, has won the prize of Celebrity Mum of the Year for the second time. Mark Siegel, Director of Marketing at Foxy Bingo, said, "Katie is undoubtedly one of the UK's biggest stars and manages to juggle this with being a hands-on mum to all three of her children. She is a wonderful role model for mothers faced with the difficulties of juggling work and motherhood." Quite right. We finished today's show with an insightful look at the critically acclaimed actor Benedict Cumberbatch. After 7.9 million people tuned into BBC One to see the actor's fine performance as the fictional detective Sherlock Holmes, internet fans have managed to compare the 35-year-old with the most unlikely of creatures. And that creature is, of course, an otter. As you can see from the following pictures, the similarity between the wild animals and the actor is strikingly close. A fitting tribute to an excellent example of British theatrics. Well, once again, we have come to the end of another episode. With regret, there is just one more show to go before Series 1 of You Can't Avoid the Tabloids finishes forever. Possibly. Please feel free to leave any thoughts below, and don't forget you can send feedback to the City on Screen Facebook and Twitter pages. Also, don't forget to check out my blog, gigglevision.wordpress.com, where you can find access to even more material. I've been Joe Holding, and I'll see you next time on You Can't Avoid the Tabloids. Goodbye.